Now it's time for tonight's presentation live from the Phyllis A. Greer Performance Studio at KUVO with the Monarch Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church. Hey, we're live at the Oasis here at Jazz 89 KUVO. It's the High School Collegiate Series, and that was the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church. Claire, welcome to the program. Thanks for coming down to KUVO tonight.
Thanks. Pleasure to be here.
And you brought a big band.
This is a big band.
Real big band. This is not a big band. It's a real big band.
It's slightly extra big.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can make more noise that way.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with that. We don't have any neighbors here. Well, Channel 12.
You
But
have a few
they don't care that
names. Yeah.
much. It'll be all right. Well, what was that tune we just heard?
That's Switching Time, Sammy Nestico. It's an old Nestico chart. And it featured Matteo Bassani on trombone and Alex Smith on guitar and a little bit of Riley Ng at the end on
Okay.
drums. Yeah.
All right. Those are the soloists. We've got a lot of people here. Maybe you should kind of introduce one section at a time, and we
All
can
right.
kind of do it throughout the show here
All right.
as we go.
All right. Do you want me to do that now?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well,
Pick your favorite section.
Oh,
no, wait,
God.
just pick any section.
I'll just
because
pick
you
the-
don't want to.
I'll just
play
pick
favorites
one
here.
section at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
All right, so I want to start with our rhythm section because they kind of anchor the band. We have a sub on piano, actually. We have an alumnus. Our piano player's at a choir concert, so instead of our piano player, Oliver, we have Samantha Williams here subbing on piano. You can clap for her, you guys. On guitars, we have both Edwin Lee and Alex Smith. On bass, the inimitable Sam McCrossan. And we have two drummers not playing at the same time, thank goodness. Riley Ng and Ethan Knight. And we're going to continue with a Latin tune called Isla Verde, written by Jeff Jarvis, who's a native of this area, who is now in L.A.
Okay, some homegrown jazz right here on KUVO. It's the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church on KUVO. Thought there might be another solo coming up there at the end.
No.
All right, it's the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church, live at the Oasis, right here on KUVO. Now, Claire, I've been trying to recall where Monarch High School is. I'm thinking north of here, kind of, sort of?
Yeah, it's in Louisville.
Louisville, okay. Yeah, Boulder County then. Huh?
Yeah, Boulder Valley Schools.
All right, very nice. Pretty good-sized high school?
We are about 1,700 currently.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're barely 5A.
All right.
Yeah.
But what are you, 6, 7, 8A in jazz bands, something like that?
No, I don't. No.
It's a joke. Sorry. So you got a number of jazz bands at the school, is that right?
We have 3 jazz bands currently. Yeah, we have
Okay.
a developmental band and kind of an intermediate band, and this is our top group.
So this is the varsity here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what else do you have for us this evening?
Well, I want to be sure that our next tune, Samantha, are you cool with Kid A? Positive? Okay, so our next tune is actually a really interesting one. At Lawrence University in Appleton, Wisconsin, they started a thing called the Radiohead Big Band Project, and basically they had all these different composers write big band charts on Radiohead tunes, and this is one of them that we've done a couple of them. This year we're doing a tune called Kid A. So Radiohead fans out there will be familiar with this, but this is a much different treatment than the original.
Okay, all right. So, but I do have one more question for you about Radiohead. I mean, do students this age know about Radiohead? I mean, no.
yeah.
We've got a variety of answers.
These guys
here,
know
so.
about these guys have such eclectic listening tastes. Like everybody this age that I've found, their listening is so eclectic. They listen to so many different things. You can't believe it.
Cool. Well,
Much
maybe,
more
maybe
so
that's
than
the internet
people my age.
thing. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Radiohead. Here we go. As interpreted by the Monarch High School Jazz Band on KUVO. Hey, we're live at the Oasis here at Jazz 89 KUVO. That's the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church. Well, Claire, it's always nice to hear something a little bit different. That was a nice little piece.
Yeah, isn't that a cool piece? Those are all these charts in that library are really interesting. And if you've heard the original, I don't know if you've heard the original, but it's pretty intense. This one's really subtle. It's got some of the dissonance, but it's a really subtle piece.
All right. Well, it's always good to change it around too. Come up with something different out of the same raw material.
Yeah, definitely.
Who soloed on that tune?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, that was Karen Burry back here on trumpet. And so while we're in the trumpets, I'll just introduce them. Our lead trumpet is Kendall Haight, and sometimes Derek Wright, correct? Yeah. Kendall Haight, Derek Wright. You can clap for them if you want. Karen Burry, we already clapped for her, but you can clap again. She's cool. Josh Mokel over here, and Daniel Bemler.
Okay, we'll get through them all sooner or later, right?
Yeah, we will.
Okay, all right.
Only two more to go.
Okay. What's up next?
Next, we're going to play a funk chart by Bill Liston, and it's called Fall Madness. And I'll just tell you who it's going to feature before we start. It's going to be Kendall again, Samantha on piano, Nate Inge on alto saxophone, and then Matteo Bassani on trombone.
Okay, stretching out a little bit.
It's funky.
Okay, all right.
With a PH.
Let's get sweaty and funky all at the same time.
That's right.
Here we go. It's the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church, live at the Oasis on KUVO.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
in tune with Jazz 89 KUVO. Tonight we're live at the Oasis. It's the high school collegiate series with the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church. Yeah, get a little bit funky. Does the administration know about that?
Oh, our administration loves a little bit of funk.
Oh, good for them.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. Well, it is in Boulder County after all. So.
That's right.
Yeah, that helps.
That's
okay.
right.
All right. So Claire, how long have you been at this teaching gig?
I was an assistant at Monarch starting in 2003, and I took over the band program for 5 years, from 2010 to 2015, and now I'm the assistant again, which is pretty sweet, actually.
But you got the KUVO gig though. So
I got the jazz band, so that's cool.
All right. Well, that works.
Yeah.
How many other bands? You've got 3 jazz bands, but I assume you have orchestra, concert band, various things.
Let's see. We have 2 concert bands. There'll be 3 next year. We have 3 jazz bands, a competitive marching band, a competitive drum line, very competitive drum line. In fact, they usually almost always win state. We have, what else? 2 orchestras this year. Color guard. Now we have a competitive color guard. What am I forgetting, you guys? Oh, yeah, choirs. Yeah, we have like 5 choirs.
Oh, boy. Well, that is a musical high school.
Yes, it's a very good
Everybody
music
does
program.
something.
Yeah, everybody
Almost.
does. And the cool thing about Monarch is a lot of kids do more than one thing. Like, a couple kids are not here tonight because it's a choir concert. They're in the top choir at Madrigals, which is our top choir. So a lot of kids do more than one thing. We got a couple kids came from the baseball game. Who's in other things that have conflict? Everybody, right? We got Monarch the kids really are allowed and encouraged to do a lot of different things. So we try to work together and make that happen.
Well, it's a great time to do it before somebody expects you to show up at work every day, all day.
For reals.
Yeah, every day,
Yeah,
all day.
I know they expect me to show up every day. It's very unreasonable.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that stuff.
No, I like coming to work. I like my job. It's great. So these guys are awesome, unless they're being not awesome.
Well, I mean, that happens every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right, what's up next?
Next is a rhythm changes tune for you people that know about music out there. It's a tune by Matt Harris, and it's over the changes to I Got Rhythm, and it features the whole band as a solo instrument, and then solos by. Hold on, and I will tell you. You guys could help me if you like. You can talk. Come on. Help me out, guys.
Okay, this is a very extensive score that Claire has here. We'll narrate for
Kendall,
folks at home.
Mateo, Justin. Okay, those are the 3 soloists. And the whole band. Okay, here we go. Mass Production by Matt Harris, or Moss Production, as they keep telling me to say it.
All right, you're in tune with Jazz 89 KUVO. It's the Monarch High School Jazz Band, live at the Oasis. You're in tune with Jazz 89 KUVO. We're live at the Oasis from the Phyllis A. Greer Performance Studio with the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church. Is that the official name of the band, the Monarch High School Jazz Band?
Well, at our school, we have this strange setup where it's just like Spanish 1, 2, 3, math 1, 2, 3. It's jazz 1, 2, 3. And so this is actually jazz 3. It's the top jazz band. It's called jazz 3.
Jazz 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you did play a waltz earlier, so I mean, wasn't that Radiohead thing?
Yeah, it was. It was a waltz. I was going to wait. Did we? Okay.
Yeah. Waltzing with Radiohead.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everyone should do that.
Why not? All right. So let's see. We're getting down towards the end of the school year, but do you guys have any gigs or concerts coming up?
We do. We have our big spring jazz concert on Thursday at 7:00, and that's going to feature all 3 jazz bands. And one of our students, Jacob Larson, is also a famous blues and funk singer. He's going to do a tune on the concert, and the whole band is going to be featured on a blues. And so there's a lot going on. It's going to be a big deal.
Funk and blues.
Funk, blues, swing, you name it. It's all happening at Monarch.
Well, that's great. Do not want to limit yourself to just one thing.
Gosh, no.
All right. Well, let's see. Maybe you better do another introduction of a section before we let the time get away from us.
Yeah. Okay, trombones want to be next. They're waving at me.
Trombones are like that.
They are.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
On the end, I already introduced him, Jacob Larson. You can clap. It's okay. Matteo Bassani, who was All-State lead trombone this year and last year, right? Well, last year was section trombone, but he's been in All-State 2 years in a row, Matteo Bassani. Jared Taylor, right here. And Mr. Isaac Mormon on bass trombone.
Okay, what's up next?
Well, this next chart we're going to play is in the Afro-Cuban style. And so we played a straight-up samba, salsa. We played a few different feels in that one. Afro-Cuban is the thing that was made famous by Dizzy Gillespie, of course, when he brought Chano Pozo over. And so it's generally in a 6/8 or a 12/8 feel. And it's just got a great groove to it. And this is called Category 4. And I think this features... Who's this feature, you guys? Okay, Edwin, yeah. Anybody else? No, okay, cool.
Okay, here we go. That's Claire Church. She's directing the Monarch High School Jazz Band 3, live at the Oasis on KUVO. right, that's the Monarch High School Jazz Band under the direction of Claire Church, live at the Oasis on Jazz 89 KUVO. Well, there's one more section that you have not introduced yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
The biggest one of all.
Before we go, on alto saxophones, we have Emma Bright, Nick Banks, and Nate Inge. Tenor saxes, Justin Kai and Ryan Christ. And driving the big rig, baritone saxophone, Mia Overcash.
Okay, and that's it.
That's it. Thank you very much for having us, and everybody contribute to this, your local jazz station. And actually, this is one of the only full-time jazz stations left in the country, so send money.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. You can come back on our next pledge drive. Do that again. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. And this has been Live at the Oasis, the High School Collegiate Series, live from the Phyllis A. Greer Performance Studio. Special thanks tonight to Classic Pianos of Denver for providing our studio piano. Thanks also to Chris Coonsey of Denver Piano Tuning, to Fletcher Hinton Music, to Tim Kay with Drum City Guitarland in Wheat Ridge for providing our 1960s USA Gritch drum kit. Thanks also to Original Pasquini's, Black and Red Books, and the studio club members of KUVO, KVJZ. And particularly because we have such a large band here this evening, let's give it up for our engineer, Devin Shorb. All right, thanks a lot, Devin. It's about 10 till 8. It's Jazz 89 KUVO. We're also on online at kuvo.org.